Welcome to another night in the shop. I'm Fred. Last week, I was just filming and the damn camera ran out of juice. I was just touching off some parts off of my new knurling tool here. I got rid of the what they call the big ass knurler. It was just big, bulky, and there was a few weaknesses behind it. The main thread rod that tightens down the knurling jaws was weak. The last knurl I did, it pretty well snapped off. So I just decided, hey, I'm gonna make a new one. I had one little problem. I couldn't figure out what to use as a spring in between the two jaws. I tried some springs, you collapse them, they just bang, and they fly out all over the place. And I didn't want to cut any more pockets and put little rods and stuff in. And you know, a couple days ago I was running some wires at work, and I thought, shit, I'm going to use a piece of the wire pull snake. It's a spring metal and it's pretty damn good. It stays pretty springy for a very, very long time. So what I did is I bent a little U around a piece of 1/2 inch rod here and shoving it around this little bronze bushing here, and it seems to work. I'll give you a close-up. I got all the parts done here, so I'm just gonna put her together. So we'll do it on camera. So here we go, guys. So basically everything is done. Like I said, the camera ran out of juice that day, and I was in here quite a while. The only thing I really finished off today was this little arm here, which will be the handle for tightening down the rod. But anyways, that spring thing, here's that little piece of pull wire for pulling the wire through conduit. So, and like I said, the arms, I gotta lubricate everything here, but yeah, let's get on with it. Make sure this is all tight. Yeah. So that's the slider bar. That I kept with the old original design because if the workpiece is uneven and wobbles, the actual knurls will follow it. So, and I got some drill rod in here, 1/4 inch. Lined up here. There's the one. All right. So here's that little spring. That spring just kind of sits in that bottom of that pocket there, like so. Put a little oil on there, more oil on there. Oil's our friend. There we go with that. Now this little piece was interesting. I didn't know what I could do to keep this from flopping around, so what I've done here is I put a little groove in there, the diameter of this ball bearing here. I knocked this out of a full bearing that I got down at Princess Auto there the other day, and I think that was like, I don't know what size that is, but here, let me just measure that for you. Yeah, so that's 186. So anyway, so I had to find a way, and I thought, oh shit, what am I going to do here? Because if I take it off and this tension loosens off a little bit, I'm going to lose the thing coming out all the time. So what I did was, let me get this threaded in here. So got this that fits in there pretty snug, and I'm sure a lot of guys have done this. And I took a grub screw and I took off, ground down right to the end there. There's my little Allen key, there it is. Come on, baby, get in there. Make sure I got the right side there. Yep, that side goes down. Alright, it just kind of sits there. So I'll put some Loctite on that after. It shouldn't back out because I'm in between the two runners here, and that gives it the ability to move around without popping out, but I can still put down force on it. So let's get this in here. Take this plate off again. Oh, arms are on the reverse. Okay, hang on there. This one goes to the bottom. This one goes to the top because it's got the little relief on it. Oh, let's get some oil on that. I'll rub it. Just using a little bit of whale oil. Here, makes everything nice and slippery. Alright, so this one's the top one. Here, take that spring out again. Fit that in the guide groove there. There we go. Okay. So this is a tension adjustment for the knurl here. So I would go in there. Take the glass off there. Get that spring in there before I forget. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, it was a really busy week this week. We had to change a big bearing on one of the chillers at work there. Had to get my specialists in from a buddy of mine from Airtron, Nelson and Jason. They came in. You need special tools to pull the bearing off and put it on. You need to put like, I don't know, 4,000 pounds of pressure so it mates to the shaft properly. And yeah, we got it all done, and then we found a refrigeration leak in the volute to the high pressure stags there. So we had to evacuate the whole thing, put it into a pressure test, because that's a 123 chiller. Those particular chillers are low pressure. They run in a deep vacuum, unlike the high refrigerants like 22 and 134A. So yeah, so the only high side on it is the condenser side. It runs in a bit of a pressure, but the that particular evaporators, those ones run in a deep vacuum. So there we go, guys. So yeah, like I said, I just kind of made this rod tonight. I was going to put a hex on it. I just said, yeah, if I get that in, I got to grind some of these edges down. But anyways, you got the idea. So there we go. So just shove this in here for now. And you can see how it floats. it's in one spot. So if you got a workpiece that's a little wobbly and stuff, this is self-float. I was gonna put some sort of braking system on here, and I thought, nah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I like it floating, so yeah, and you can just, like I said, you can tighten down the knurls around your piece with just the rod. I didn't put the hex on the end. I did put a little hole here just in case I put a quarter 20 grub screw in there, maybe notch the shaft. But you know, when you want to get some leverage, you can put it right to the end and crank down on her. So yeah, so that's about it. So guys, yeah, I'm sorry the battery died there last week. I would have got a lot more footage of all my processes. I don't think everybody does the same. Oh, one thing I forgot. I did not cut these radiuses on the mill. I used one of these French squares, and then put it in the portaband, cut it, and then just put it on the band sander and ground it down, and joined them together, and they came up pretty good. So I was pretty happy with that. Anyways, so that's about it for tonight. Next week I have to get some metal. I want to make one of those portaband bandsaw type rigs. So and I can keep that under the bench. I don't have a bandsaw. Everything's hacksaw. Anyways, okay, so that's it for tonight, guys. So guys, I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, and my subscribers that have been following me for the last, I guess, 6 months. I do appreciate it. Any comments you want to throw my way, fire away. I'm, like I said, open-minded. Anyways, guys, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.